What kind of silly name is Sid the Squid, anyway?
It's not silly, it's terrifying! Squids are smart, strong, and they can camouflage themselves, making them lethal hunters. They prey on seals, whales, and sharks. Not to mention, Sid the Squid's got that sweet, sweet alliteration.
Oh, well, that's completely changed my viewpoint on the name. Oh, wait. No, it hasn't. You're a moron.
Welcome back to another episode of Batman the Animated Recap. Last time, we covered Off Balance, featuring the first appearance of Ra's and Talia al Ghul. This time, we see Batman killed. Sort of. Season 1, Episode 51 of Batman the Animated Series, The Man Who Killed Batman. We open on someone running through the rain. We briefly see a newspaper headline that reads, Batman Slain? Our mystery man arrives at the office of Rupert Thorne, and we learn his name is Sidney. Thorne says that Sidney has been getting quite the name for himself, and he gives us our episode title.
The Man Who Killed Batman.
What's that, Joker? I couldn't hear you.
Oh, nothing. You know me. Always excited to see a fellow criminal rising up the ranks and taking center stage in an episode that should be starring me.
Oh, please. Not everything is about you.
But it should be.
Sidney tells Thorne that he needs his help. Thorne asks him what's going on, and Sidney begins his tale.
A few nights ago...
Oh, man. Not a flashback episode.
What's wrong with a flashback episode?
This guy's gonna claim to be in danger, but we know nothing bad happens to him because he's telling us the tale now.
Oh. Good point. A little rare for you, but...
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Moving on. Sidney tells Thorne that a gangster named Eddie G invited him on a job to pick up some drugs for a big-time mobster. What Sidney didn't realize is that he was only there for one purpose.
Bait for Batman. He'll be too busy kicking the crud out of Sid to notice us.
Why is that in the flashback?
Why is what in the flashback?
If Sid didn't hear him say it, how is it in the flashback of the story he's telling Thorne?
Would you all kindly stop bringing up valid points so we can get to the part of the episode where I come in?
How do you think I feel? I'm not in the episode at all.
Oh, yes. So sad. Who are you again?
Dick?
Oh, yes. So sad, Dick.
What? No, I was calling you a dick.
Oh. Well... You can't use an insult that's also your first name. It's confusing.
Eddie tells Sidney that if he succeeds on this job, he'll get his own mob nickname.
We'll call you... Sid the Squid.
While Sid is on the rooftop dreaming about his career in crime, Batman shows up, and through a series of accidents, the thugs on the street think that Sid is taking on the Bat.
Weasel's got guts. No brains, but guts.
How did you get accidentally knocked down? Aren't you the master of multiple martial styles? Well... Clearly, Sid is a master of drunken boxing, which makes his movements hard to predict.
Uh-huh. Sid accidentally falls off the roof, and when Batman tries to save him, this happens. How did that tank explode? Propane doesn't just ignite when exposed to the air. You need an open flame, and there was nothing like that around.
Come on, man. This is Gotham. Every part of the city is rigged to explode within 5 seconds of taking damage of any kind. Probably part of some big insurance scam. And they call us criminals.
Eddie and the others think that Sid killed Batman, and they take him out to celebrate. Unfortunately, this is where Sid's problems start. A bunch of other lowlifes think that they can make a name for themselves if they kill the man who killed Batman. This leads to a brawl, and the bartender gets my favorite moment in the episode. Fortunately for Sid, the police arrive and arrest everyone. At the station, word has reached the police that Batman might be dead. Bullock starts grilling the mobsters to find out who knows something. Just as he gets to Sid, a lawyer? arrives to bail him out.
I'm Harleen Quinzel, legal counsel to Mr. Dupree. I've paid his bail and he doesn't have to answer any questions.
What? How? She didn't even use a fake name. We've seen her arrested twice before on the series, once in Joker's favor, and once in The Laughing Fish, where Bullock himself took her in. Every cop in Gotham would know the name and face of the Joker's girl, Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn.
But you're forgetting one very important thing. Bullock is an idiot.
Point taken. Anyway, Harley takes Sid to meet the Joker, who is glad to see him.
Allow me the honor of shaking hands with the man who killed Batman.
Why, of course I was glad to see him. We're halfway into this episode. It's about time I showed up.
What are you complaining about? You're in the episode more than I am, and it's my show.
I don't see the problem.
Joker doesn't think Batman is dead since there was no body. He forces Sid to go with him on a jewel heist in an effort to draw Batman out. While the police respond, Batman is a no-show, which really seems to upset the Joker.
Put them back, Harley.
You never could.
I said put them back!
Hey, no need to be a bowl of vinegar. That was uncalled for. True, but consider this point, CK. I'm a psycho and don't care. Oh, right. Carry on, then. You know the problem with your plan, right? Oh, yes. Do tell me, Bane. You didn't put anyone in danger. Batman can ignore a robbery at a closed store, but if you had put lives on the line, he'd have been forced to act. Why, I hate it when you're right.
With the Joker believing Batman is deceased, he decides to hold a funeral.
Dear friends, today is the day the clown cried.
I'd be touched if you weren't a complete lunatic.
Why, Betsy, you big flirt. You say the sweetest things.
What Sid doesn't realize is that it's going to be his funeral as well.
Slap him in that box there, and roll it into that vat of acid there.
By some miracle, Sid finds himself alive and out of the acid vat. He calls Eddie G and asks to meet the man in charge to get some help, and that is how he finds himself in the presence of Rupert Thorne. Only Thorne isn't keen on helping Sid out.
Sure, I'll get you out of Gotham, Sydney. In a pine box.
Before Thorne can shoot Sid, gunshots are heard outside the office, and then we get the reveal that most of us were waiting for.
Thorne's an idiot for taking that meeting personally. Every good crime boss knows you deal through an intermediary so that nothing traces back to you directly. What a mook.
Batman then gives Thorne the beating we've all wanted to see him get for a long, long time.
That's for pulling a gun. And that's for the drugs.
I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good.
Right? There is nothing quite like the feeling of punching someone until they have that look in their eyes. That sweet look that says, I now have permanent brain damage.
I'd say that just killed the vibe. Except Thorne really deserved it.
Sid is baffled at how Batman is alive, so Batman explains that he swung away before the explosion and then decided to follow Sid to find out who was calling the shots.
I mean, your plan worked, but it was pretty messed up. The number of people you gave emotional trauma to thinking you had died. We didn't see Gordon in this episode, but Bullock said he wasn't taking it well. Hell, when Bullock was delivering the news to Montoya, he had the same look on his face he does when there's no donuts left in the break room. It's a look that says, my heart hurts.
Yeah, suppose the news had gotten to me at Gotham University. I'd already lost my real parents. How do you think that would have affected me?
Sorry, I was referring to people who matter.
Dick!
Apologies. Dick, I was referring to people who matter.
Damn it! I really do need to get a new insult.
Sid tries to slink off, but Batman stops him since he's still an accomplice to the drug running. But Batman says that in the right environment, a man with his reputation could get a lot of respect. The episode ends with,
Toughest man in Gotham, he nearly off the bat.
Set Thorne up. You made a fool out of the Joker.
So all you gotta do to become top banana in prison is to spread some rumors about yourself? I gotta get a new PR guy.
This episode is a fun one. While Batman isn't in the episode much, when his plan is revealed at the end, it does feel very much like something Batman would do. Sid is a likable little Poindexter bumbling his way through the story. I like that he doesn't become a good guy, but Batman still seems, sympathetic to him and probably even helps spread the rumors to the prison that put Sid on Easy Street. The best part of the episode is the Joker and Harley. Joker gives one of his best monologues of the series, revealing his true feelings for Batman in the process, while Harley steals the show with her over-the-top crying. I love it. What did you think, Condiment King?
This episode gave me hope. Hope for a brighter tomorrow. If a clumsy buffoon like Sid can get a fearsome reputation, then a guy wearing tighty-whities over spandex can get there one day too. Not that I have anyone specific in mind. Also, it was a lot of fun seeing Thorn get pounded out by the meat tenderizer that is the Bat Fist. 4 out of 5 Joker thugs being served to Harley's hyenas as a snack.
Thank you to the following supporters on Patreon: Jay Booth, Sean Hart, Jimmy Purcell, Rick Maxwell, Tony Evers, Jessica Tim, EC, J.R. Green, Emilio Flores, AJN, and Andy Exiled. If you would like early access to videos and bonus behind-the-scenes content, you can become a patron at patreon.com/jackofallnerds. We'll see you all there, unless you're afraid. Yes, feel the fear. Are you going to cry? Is the little baby going to cry?
Crane, you want to ease up a bit?
No. And just what are you going to do about it, you big baby? Are you going to cry? Is the big baby going to cry?
Yes! Why are you so mean? Join us next time when we'll be covering Mudslide. Either a Clayface episode or a cocktail episode. Either way, I'll bring the vodka and Kahlua. Till next time, kiddies! Well, now we know what I would do if Batsy died, but what about the rest of you?
It would be rough. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. I'd be inconsolable for at least 6 months. But after coming out of the darkness, I'd want to make sure his memory is never forgotten by having a tea party with his corpse every year on the anniversary of his death.
That was upsetting.
I'd take over the entire Gotham mob world, wiping out the other families one at a time so I could really enjoy it.
I'd ensure the streets of Gotham run rampant with fear.
I'd have a condiment stand on every corner and be the one true Condiment King.
I think you're all forgetting that if something were to happen to Batman, I would take over as the city's protector.
You're adorable.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and a share. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when more of our videos go up. If you do, I'll have a tea party with your corpse as well.